Welcome to day 8 of Fat Frog Yoga's Yoga Advent Calendar. Today we're going to be exploring another one of the possibly more well-known yoga poses, Warrior 1. To help us with our warm-up, we're going to want a yoga strap, either a yoga strap, belt, dressing gown cord, shoelace, whatever. Find what you can around the house, and I'll meet you back here with your yoga mat, with a chair, in comfortable clothing, and I'll see you in a second. So we're not going to use the strap straight away. So either leave it on your lap or place it on the floor. I'm going to place mine on the floor. And then bring your hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a soft gaze to a point on the floor in front of you, and we'll begin as we usually do with our 3 breaths. In and out. Breath 2. Breath 3. And then bring our hands to our knees. Keeping a soft gaze if you wish to. We'll start with our cat-cow flow. So on an inhale, open the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, round through the back, dropping the gaze, drawing the tummy button towards the spine. Inhale, open the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, round through the back, dropping the gaze. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round through the back, dropping the gaze. And just do a couple more of these at your own breathing pace. Exploring your cat-cow, working out what feels good for your spine as you go through the 2 poses. And then bringing it back to neutral once you've exhaled once more. Let's, on an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the hands together. Really stretch up and take the gaze up towards your thumbs. If your neck wants you to, obviously. Really stretch up. And exhale, bring those hands down. And that leads me into, let's do some neck stretches. So on an inhale, take the gaze up. Exhale, take the gaze down towards the chest, chin towards the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale one more time up. Exhale, bring it down to the chest. And then come back to a neutral seated position. Now we're going to grab our straps. We're going to take our straps. We're going to loop it underneath the big toe ball joint and the little toe ball joint of the foot. Taking the strap in each hand, or kind of one strap of the strap in each hand. Lift the leg up so it comes straight out in front of you. We're just going to sit here for a few breaths, allowing that stretch out around the back of the leg. Just feel it into the stretch. Feel where you can raise that foot up. Your foot might be further down, absolutely fine, but we want to try and straighten the leg as much as it wants to straighten. We want to be feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. If we're feeling kind of a pinchy, horrible pain behind the knee, we need to lower that leg down and bend it slightly. Taking the strap in your right hand, just ease that leg out towards the side to where it will go to. So we're opening up the hip. Sometimes it helps to bend the knee and then re-straighten the leg to allow a little bit further movement in the hip, or just to make the hip feel a little bit easier as we go out. So you can see the strap is taut, it's got tension in it, and I am keeping that leg where it is with the strap. And take it a little bit wider if you like to. And then turn those tummy muscles on. Bring that leg back into the center. Take both straps in the hand, in each hand. Raise that leg a little bit higher if you want to and can do. And then bend the knee, release the foot down and release the strap. Then we take the strap around the other foot, so around the big toe ball joint and the little toe ball joint. Taking each strap in each hand, raise that leg up, keeping the leg as straight as it wants to go. So we're feeling a stretch down the back of that leg. And I can already feel it in my hip, so I'm just bending my knee, like I said, just to make it feel a little bit easier. Raise that leg to where it's comfortable. Enjoy the stretch. We're keeping shoulders down and away from the ears, shoulder blades down the back. Bring that foot back to hip height. Take the strap in one hand in your left hand and just ease that leg out towards the side. Again, bending that knee if you need to. Release that hip a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. Engage those stomach muscles, bring the leg back into the center, both straps in each hand, raising the leg a little bit higher if you wish to. That's a mix between wish and want. And then bend the knee, release the strap, allow the foot to come down to the floor. That is as much as we'll be using the strap today. So let's get into warrior one position. I'm going to move my chair up a little bit on the mat. So it's similar to warrior two in that we start with the right leg. The knee goes out towards the side, towards the short edge of the mat, with the toes pointing towards the short edge of the mat. We urge technical term. Our whole thigh over that chair, knee over ankle. Straighten that back leg out behind you. And instead of kind of being straight behind us this time, we want it actually just to the side a little bit, because our hips and our shoulders are going to be pointing towards the short edge of the mat. So if that back foot is out a little bit, it's probably actually fine, because you want it about hip distance apart. Well, you want your feet about hip distance apart. So hips and shoulders, excuse me, facing that knee and the short edge of the mat. Bring your hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a deep breath. On an inhale, raise the hands overhead, and we inhale, lengthen through the spine and take our gaze up towards the thumbs. Warrior one, ladies and gentlemen. Keep pushing into the side of that back foot, engaging each leg, and exhale. Bring the hands down to prayer position at heart center. Excellent stuff. Keeping the hands as they are, we're going to inhale one more time, and plenty more after that. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take that left elbow onto or over the right thigh. Again, hands are still in prayer position, so our right elbow is pointing up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, just take a little twist around towards those thumbs. And don't worry if your twist is here, still a twist. We are just aiming to get a little nice twist in our warrior one position. Remembering to lengthen through the spine and exhale, twist and relax into that twist. Inhale, come back through to center. Release the hands down. And we're going to take the hands behind the back, clasp the hands, and just ease the hands away from the body and down. So we're opening the chest up, and you can really feel those shoulder blades coming together. Another inhale to lengthen through the spine. And exhale, we fold on the inside of that right knee, using the hands as a bit of a counterweight. We want to try and keep those hands easing away from the body. We want our shoulder blades to stay together so our chest is open. Remember, engaging those feet, so really push through the side edge of that foot. Knee is over the ankle on the front foot. Humble warrior. I absolutely love this pose, because I do believe all warriors have some humility To come out, we push through the right foot, but we also use our hands to pull ourselves back up, also engaging our stomach muscles. Release the hands out, shake it off, and bring both feet back in to the center. Shake it off, make yourself feel better. Excellent stuff. Perfect on the right side. Let's try it on the left side. So I'm going to move my chair up ever so slightly. Is that far enough? Yeah, that's probably far enough. Take the left leg out. So the toes are pointed towards the short edge of the mat. Knee is over ankle. So just elbows back over so the thigh is over the whole of the seat. And then we're going to straighten that back leg back. Again, we don't want it completely kind of in line with the other foot because we're not opening our hips out like in Warrior 2. We're actually having our hips that side. So we want our foot ever so slightly out so our feet are at least hip distance apart. So our hips and our shoulders are facing that short edge of the mat. Bring the hands to prayer position, heart center. Push through the side of that back foot, the farthest side of the back foot. And I say that to myself as much to you. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, raise the hands overhead. Again, lengthening through the spine and taking the gaze up towards those thumbs. Warrior 1, nice and strong. And I believe our hands overhead symbolize a sword. And exhale, bring the hands back down to prayer position, heart center. Allow those elbows to push out ever so slightly. We inhale again, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, take that right elbow over the left side. The left elbow is pointing up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, taking the twist. And taking that twist wherever is comfortable. Again, pushing through the back of that back foot. Really engaging both legs. It's easy to forget to engage those legs because we are on a seat. Inhale, we come back through up to center. Release the hands. Take the hands and clasp them behind the back. We ease the hands away from the body and down. Opening the chest up. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, folding on the inside of that left knee. Using the hands as a little bit of a counterweight. Don't bang your head on the seat. Hands still away from the body. Easing away to keep that chest open. Humble warrior. One more breath. Push through the foot, also use the hands, engage the stomach muscles to bring yourselves back up to Warrior 1. Release the hands. Bring the feet back in to center. Feet hip distance apart and bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Take a soft gaze on a point on the floor in front of you or gently close the eyes. We'll finish as we began with 3 breaths in and out. Noticing how we feel after our Warrior 1 practice. Nice and strong and capable of doing anything we set our minds to. And just marvel at what our bodies have achieved. Let's bow slightly forward. Namaste. Thank you very much.